Hello, my adoring fans. You joined me. Well, I was awake at 6. I don't know when this was taken. But you joined me having a pan au chocolat.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to make sure that Maddie doesn't eat it from out my hands using the power of perspective. But then we walked off towards, not towards this cathedral, but we saw this cathedral, which is apparently very important because it means that the Wallonians and the Flemish don't get in a fight over who's more important. How did I know that fact? Well, we got on this tour bus, and this tour bus was taking us to Luxembourg. So we were in Brussels this morning, but then we went to Luxembourg via this petrol station, which reminded me a lot of being in Australia, getting dumped off a bus in a random petrol station and being told to go to the bathroom and walk around for a bit before getting back on the bus. But yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Cost Maddie money to go to the bathroom, but I, of course, found a way around that. I'll leave that up to your imagination. So here we are in Luxembourg City with a tour guide, and he was using a radio thing, so it was actually very, very groovy. And as long as you didn't get too stuck behind the sheeple, you were able to keep up. But Luxembourg's very cool, and by keep up, I mean keep up with what he's saying without getting out of range of the radio. But yeah, Luxembourg is really cool. I really like it. Very nice place. Maybe, probably wouldn't want to live here. Not that level of like it, but it's, very nice. The weather was good. I like how they have that big, I don't think it is a moat. Is it just a valley? I don't know what that bridge was going over. But that was really cool. And this whole place just kind of felt like something you see in, like, Disney or, when you're hearing about history. This is kind of what I imagine. Feels very like 1600s, Empire Total War, Shout out Empire Total War. Great video game. I was at this point probably starting to die from hay fever. And you will probably hear me sniffing. I'm desperately trying to not rip my eyeballs out. But yeah. Luxembourg pollen. It's not quite as bad as England pollen, but it's pretty bad. Anyway, notice this face. That's some art thing in the little lamppost. It's a comment about security. This is St. Nicholas. I think buildings we've seen include maybe the town hall, maybe some the Duke's Palace or something. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. This is some Luxembourgish and the Luxembourg emblem. This is a church where they had a market stall outside it so that the poor people started to pay taxes. Oh my god, sorry. This is the first place where they had the EU or the steel and coal thing community before oh my god before it got moved to Brussels. Then that bridge had a fort on it, and then this is the other side of the bridge. I think the castle used to be there and it isn't there for some reason. Oh my god. But yeah, cool tunnel. Apparently we're near Trier, which is apparently the capital of the Western Roman Empire or something. First city in Germany, that's what people say about it. What is going on? I refuse to not do this in one take. But yeah, it's really nice to walk around. All look very nice. I think this is a fort. I think I just thought the wall was cool, to be honest. This is a... oh, God. This is a woman who was apparently married to the ruler, and she turned into a mermaid or something every Saturday. And she told him to not come into the bathroom. But then eventually he got curious and he did, and then she jumped into the river and swam away. There's lots of cool emblems. I like the emblems, coats of arms, all that jazz. Cool bridge we were on. Then I did some Rixo research. This was a tunnel that took us to a lift that would take us up because we kind of gone down a hill. And this lift took us back up. We were thinking about walking, then I wanted to take the lift because it'd be fun. Anyway, we successfully managed to send some postcards using an automatic machine. So, fingers crossed I bought the right ticket. I think I've bought something for a document, so I don't know. Maybe a document will randomly appear. So these cool gardens. And this is... sorry, I was trying not to see. And this is the bridge. that you saw at the very beginning of the Luxembourg section of this video, but apparently there's this thing you can walk on underneath it. So, you know, the views are worse, but the fear is higher. So, of course, we took that on the way back. Anyway, got back in the van. Our tour guide was a 10 out of 10. He was an absolute hero. He knew so much, and he was quite funny as well. A lot of people didn't get the jokes, but I found it funny. Anyway, this next place we went to is called Dinant, home of the saxophone and home of Leffy. No longer brewed here, even though they do still say it is on the adverts. But apparently it's made by some monks or something back in the day, so that's quite exciting. Lots of flags with different saxophones. This is the old door to the church. Oh yeah, Maddie's accidentally made a pilgrimage to the Virgin Mary. I think Charles de Gaulle prayed to this before a battle in World War One and survived, and then he came back here to do that regularly. Because there was a statue of Charles de Gaulle. This is me absolutely mogging the saxophone creator. I think he's called Adolphus Sax. Not 100% sure. This is the British, but it's definitely his surname is Sax. This is a saxophone, the UK one. And this is some rock. You might be able to see it just like above the river. It's like allegedly a horse broke that bit of rock off from the main bit of rock by jumping over the river to save 4 brothers from Charlemagne when they'd insulted his nephew or something, and the river was flooded. I don't quite understand. Anyway, we got back on the bus and we finally made it back. It was like 8 o'clock. It'd been a long day, you know. Yeah, we'd had like 12 hours on that tour. And Maddie was sidestepping me so well. She can't sidestep that one in basketball. But we got these delicious poke bowls. And some gyoza. Absolutely some of the most godly food I think I've ever eaten. And then we walked off to find me some churros. I wanted to have some waffles. Well, we had waffles yesterday and they're a bit underwhelming, so I went for some churros this time. And I ended up being covered in sugar. I'm riding a bit of a sugar high right now, combating the hay fever. But then we, basically just walked back to the hotel. Now I'm lying down in bed. This was mere seconds ago. So I'm about to sneeze again. So I hope you all had a good day. I know you.